I'm Gavin Summer with AI Stucco Restoration. Been in local business here for 21 years. We mainly focus on stucco remediation in this area. We kind of differentiate ourselves from other competitors. We're not just a kind of a stucco company or a siding company. We classify ourselves as a remediation company. With a remediation company, our biggest concern is fixing the defect. And it's how everything works together, and what we terminology is a building envelope. Each one of these products need to work together to make an entire building envelope. So, the window needs to work with the flashing tapes and the water management system and the stucco and the siding needs to work with the roof line and the flashings. And all these products put together and put on properly really give us a complete system to protect the building envelope. We see a lot of other, I don't know if I can use the word competitors, but we see a lot of other companies that are going to come in and just rip off the stucco and not do anything with water management and just put a vinyl siding on or cement board siding and walk away. And it looks great when they're done, and you're probably going to get a couple years out of it, just like a lot of these stucco homes that we're ripping stucco off are 10 years old, so people aren't seeing the problem until 10 years down the road. So you rip the stucco off, even if you put stucco back on, realistically, you're going to get probably another 10 years before that problem comes back, but they're not fixing the problem. Over the 21 years of doing this, we've really realized that it's not just the stucco, but a lot of times it is inadequate building. Could be flashing around windows that's missing, could be the window itself, roof line flashing. So although that stucco is kind of being tagged as being the problem, we're actually, believe it or not, we're seeing it with cement board siding and vinyl siding also. So we strongly believe in all about water management. It's not the stucco, it's not the stone, it's not the siding that should keep the water out. We look at those systems as keeping bulk water out, but we don't want to rely on caulk around windows. We don't want to rely on overlapping seams. The water gets underneath there, that water has to get out. And right now with the stucco systems and some of the vinyl systems that we're seeing, that's the problem. The water's getting in, however, whether it be a window or missing caulking, once the water gets in, it's getting trapped. So we're seeing most of the damage to that window, so we're surgically installing new windows or resetting that existing window. The other component that we're seeing a lot of damage areas, missing kick out of our roof lines, meet up against walls. Kind of doing the same thing there. We're kind of pulling that area back apart and surgically putting it back together with the combination of flashing tapes, membrane systems, caulk, metal flashing, kick-out flashing. One of the things that we really enjoy a lot is what's known as a drainable house wrap. The only manufacturer that we use is Benjamin Obdyke. We've been working with them now for about 14 years. It's a really unique system. It's kind of easy to explain for us when I try to explain it to a customer. If you're taking most of your house wraps, they're very flat. So you put anything tight against it, you can basically get causing a dam. So if water would get behind that system and travel down, there's a piece of siding tight against that flat wrap, it's basically you're going to hit that and be dammed up. A drainable house wrap, for kind of being silly, has bumps on it. So when we're installing a siding product against it, that siding product is basically almost held off from that wrap. So if any water got behind it, it can continue to drain. The fact that we've been in business for 21 years in this area, we're really realizing the extent of this problem. So right now we're standing in Bucks County, and this particular development right here has about 32 homes. And I'd say without a doubt probably 25 of these 32 homes are stucco. I guarantee that I know at least 15 of these existing stucco homes have had stucco inspections have a problem. We're seeing this all the way down to Westchester. There's actually a company out there called Building Science Group that sent out a little bit of an article that called Eastern Pennsylvania, the stucco failure capital of the United States. A lot of people think that this might be something kind of like a bandwagon thing where everybody's jumping on it, but we're really seeing this. Almost every single stucco home that we're seeing has a problem. The extent of the problem is night and day difference. I mean, some of the homes don't have a major problem, some of them have a very large problem, but this particular development, we've already done 9 homes in here, and we've only done that since this last summer. Most of the developments that we're going in that we're seeing stucco homes, probably 50% of those stucco homes are getting full remediations. And once again, the concern with that we're having is not necessarily just the stucco itself, it's the fact being is that the water's getting trapped underneath there, and without using the right products and the right water management system to make sure that water doesn't get in the building envelope, just ripping the stucco off and putting stucco back on or putting vinyl siding on or something like that is not going to solve the problem.